Hello, beautiful cherubima. Welcome in. This is going to be a collective charm reading for all signs. So take what resonates and take what makes your soul feel really, really good. I'm going to get started now and we're going to zone in. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for blessing this reading. To all non-physicals who move in the energy of love, who wish to convey a message through me, I invite you in now, in that heart-spaced energy. Thank you in advance for all your love and guidance. Okay. I'm hearing that someone could be drawing. They're saying this is good for you to be getting into artwork. It's bringing your non-physical world onto the physical plane through your artistry. Okay, let's see what we've got. We've got a V that's come off of the map. So let's leave that up there. The letter V. Okay, I'm getting Velcro, Vivian. Okay, let's separate these out. Okay, pull these here. That's the 7th house here. Okay, we've got a lot going on up here, haven't we? Okay, 3rd house, we've got the clock energy. So what I'm getting with the 3rd house is that it's only a matter of time before someone receives a very important communication. What have we got here? Okay, we've got an eagle in the 2nd house. So I'm hearing vision. The 2nd house is all about your value system, permanence. You could see it as the safe that you would have in a mansion, the safe that keeps the jewels in it and everything valuable. But this is metaphysical value. And we've got the eagle here. So you're soaring over something. I feel like you've recently had an elevation of consciousness where now you can see things clearly. Now you can see what matters clearly. We've got the mustache here in the 1st house. So we will pull cards for all of these, but what I'm getting here is a disguise. Maybe you've been in disguise, or someone you've been dealing with has been in disguise, or someone has yet to see the real you, I'm getting, because the 1st house is all about you. Okay, we've got the peace symbol, and that wants to be left right up in the middle, right here. Okay, it's supposed to be like that, right? Okay, and then we've got all this cacophony. Okay, the fish here is right here. This is here. We've got the unicorn. Okay, and we've got another energy here, another bird energy, and this is coming out in the 10th house. So you've got a bird and you've got a unicorn coming out in the public arena. So this would be how you represent yourself publicly. And the unicorn energy coming out here is so powerful and strong. I feel like you're going to be sharing your magic, but I'm also hearing garnering magic. And they're showing me Polly from Peaky Blinders, and they're giving me the energy of you receiving a piece of wisdom. This could be from a crone. This could be from a witch or a gypsy or someone who works in the occult realm. I'm getting Transylvania, Romania, but I'm also getting Glastonbury. I don't know if anyone's planning on going to Glastonbury for spiritual purposes or for the music festival, but someone could be going somewhere, a meeting. I'm getting a mystic energy here, a druid energy, and it's going to give you some sort of freedom here with the bird energy. So that's gorgeous. I'm going to pull a card for this while I'm in the flow of it. Show me energies, please, for the unicorn and the freedom of the 10th house, justice energy. Okay, and now what I'm getting the feeling of is someone standing in, bizarrely enough, I'm getting the feeling of someone standing with both of their feet on one side of the scales here. Now this could be something in the past, and maybe you are a Libran, you don't have to be, but this is about Libran energy. This would show me that regardless of whether your sun sign is Libra or not, someone in the past was anchoring you down, right? And I really feel like sometimes all we've got to do is take the weight off and we feel normal again. I don't know if you've ever trained in, a gym or whatever, and you've held onto weights while you punch. So you've got a big heavy weight in your hand and you're punching the air at the same time. Spirit's letting me know that you're putting something down that's going to make it feel so nice, just punching the air with your regular fists. Of course, this is symbolic, but this is about putting down a weight that isn't yours to carry, something like that, and feeling free and released. And also justice here. There's something coming up they're giving me the energy of something clicking, like a cog clicking. And they're showing me an envelope, a cream envelope, an antique cream envelope. So someone's going to hand you something that's going to have great value spiritually, psychically, a piece of information about yourself. This is something it's going to be an unusual person that gives you this information, because only an unusual person can give unusual pieces of information. Have you got anything else about the unicorn, about the 10th house? 2 of Swords energy here. So I feel like there could be a phase where you know you're magical, but you're still testing things out. You know there's more you haven't seen yet. And I feel like this is where this shaman or this visitor is going to come in, because this person, you might go to them, you might visit them at a stall, at a festival or something like that. But really it's like they're coming to you spiritually. So that will be relevant to somebody. Okay, let's have a look at the 7th house here, because we've got the smiley face coming out and we've got the whisk. So this tells me that there's going to be happiness in your more serious relationships, okay? Or that you're developing a happier viewpoint towards your more serious long-term relationships, mixing things up, finding out new things about yourself, deciding what you really, really want, and deciding what will make you really happy, regardless of whether you're single or whether you're with someone or whether you even want to be with someone. This could be about the contract you have with yourself, but also if you are looking for love, this is about tuning yourself to that perfect frequency, getting the recipe right, so that you know you're on the frequency to attract the right thing. They're saying you want real gold, not fool's gold. So there's something really beautiful and happy about this. I'm going to clarify these as well. Can you show me, Spirit, please, any information about this 7th house? Magician energies. This is about what you're cooking up. And of course, the magician could be seen as somewhat of a chef, somewhat of a cook, building recipes, creating new recipes, and figuring out what's going to taste the best. So whatever you're cooking up, you're going to be happy with it, because we've got this smiley face here. Then we've got the 7 of Swords energy. Let's get one more for this. Yeah, I'm hearing that you're being very scrupulous, because we've got a 10 of Swords here. You've had betrayals in the past. And I'm getting the feeling, that horrible feeling, where you've dealt with people who had no regard for your well-being, people who dehumanized you, people who treated you like absolute crap. You've learned to take the best and leave the rest, okay? And now you're learning how to mix up exactly what you want, adding new ingredients, thinking about new things. I'm getting thinking new thoughts that have never been thought before when it comes to you and what you deserve. Maybe you're going to be imagining things in a clearer way. You know, once we can imagine something, we can have it. But it's surprising how difficult it can be to imagine certain things. So they're saying you're working on your imagination here, and things are popping into your head that are on a much higher frequency. I'm feeling you cuddling yourself, like this is you really loving yourself and really understanding what that is. Okay, so let's go into the 11th house, where we've got the fish energy. So I'm getting that the current is shifting, okay, and you're maybe swimming into new schools, swimming in new ponds, swimming in new rivers. Okay, so this is you not sticking to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. This is you sticking or finding new pathways, new channels. This is like veins moving through the earth. And I feel like you are attracting in new friendships and people that really get you on a cosmic level. I'm getting this lovely energy of people really getting you on a cosmic level here. Okay. I'm hearing chasing out the flies. Okay. And I'm seeing someone, you know, when it's summer, and some summers you get these pesky little flies. I'm kind of getting the energy of pesky monitoring spirits, and the Ace of Cups here is going to flood them out like an absolute like the River Nile. That's what I'm getting with this devil energy and the Ace of Cups, because I was just resting on that lovely 11th house energy. And what I was about to say, yeah, there we go, Page of Cups, new friendships, was that it's going to be beautiful. People are linking up. I don't mean that in a dating way. People are connecting spiritually with souls who they're realizing are more a part of their spiritual tribe than anyone they've probably ever met before. But there's a beauty to people understanding the small things about you. that no one else has ever understood. So I feel like people are realizing where the real tribe is, because there's something about you breaking out of maybe being in groups you were part of before. This is about you realizing when it comes to the Ace of Cups, when it comes to Team Godhead, when it comes to the divine chosen beings on this earth, our true tribe is the ones who understand us and who get us on that level regardless of our roots. So I feel like people from different, could be different racial groups, I don't like that word, different tribal groups, different geographical locations, people are coming together in new and different ways. So this is new recipes that are being cooked up. Out with the old. Spirit saying the status quo is boring. The divine realm are demanding new connections between people who maybe never would have ever connected before. But yeah, I'm getting relocation, a relocation of the heart, really seeing new vantage points and seeing that actually there are loads of things that tickle your interest that you never thought of before. So this is lush. I really love getting a new inspiration or something that really gets my interest that I never thought I'd be into. And that's the energy I'm picking up on here. 10th house energies here. Okay, so I'm getting knowing what you represent, keeping your bearings here. And again, that heavy 10th house energy. So someone could be launching a business or launching themselves or taking something into the public arena that's going to fortify their positioning. I'm hearing fortifying your wealth, fortifying your abundance, because that 10th house reminds us that we all have to attract our abundance, and we all do that from our tribal energetic positionings. Knowing what we represent helps us to really anchor in that abundance. I've got exalted here. So again, there's that energy of, I don't know if you've ever been up to the top of a church and you've stood on the rooftop bit, but that's what they're showing me, you walking up little cute church steps. And this is symbolic of you getting your viewpoint up into the breezy, sunshiny realm of things. But I also feel like it's really good for you to see yourself clearly and see who you really are clearly. And Spirit saying this comes naturally. We can't force our spiritual work. We have to flow, and we have to allow those beautiful energies to come to us when it's the right time. This is your consciousness opening up. I'm seeing a pinprick and then bang. The whole world's opening up to you here. Let's get a couple more compass cards. Show me. Sovereign self here with this mustache energy. So this is you breaking out of any false images, any version of ourselves that we are. Maybe it's a version of us that's depressed. Maybe it's a version of us that suffered when we were young. Maybe it's a version of ourselves that feels like crap. They're saying any version of you that isn't full of love is a false version. We are love. We are light. And unfortunately on this planet, we can get tuned and we can kind of, pinch off love or feel like our soul is pinching off the love sometimes. But I feel like you're going to be sweeping away old versions of yourself. You're not letting yourself put yourself down anymore. For anyone who's been doing that, I'm getting unconsciously your thoughts have been rolling around in circles for someone out there. And now you're kind of realizing you are your own child and your own parent rolled into one. You've got to talk to yourself nice is what I'm getting here. And that's the key. Being your own best friend, your own fairy godmother. And I'm getting that the 10th house is the key here. Your public image, your public persona, clearing away the devils with this beautiful Ace of Cups. And then the Page of Cups. Let's get one for the Page of Cups here. An offer coming in. Friendship coming in. Something's clinging to you because this lobster is not letting go of the Page's leg here. There's definite interest and excitement. Yes. New friendships taking you to a new stage. There's that TikTok. Ding-a-ling, right? The alarm clock will go off. It's only a matter of time before this little clock starts ringing because the time is set. I'm getting that message of the time is set for the new offer to come in. And we've got the 12th house energy here, which is Pisces energy. It's all about that subconscious mind and that doorway into the non-physical. So what I'm getting is you're going from a doorway with the tropical astrology, which represents who we've got to be when we are essentially in a less than blissful state of being. We have to use the potions in our tropical birth chart. But what I'm getting is that you've used so much potion in your tropical birth chart that now you're being lifted up to your ancient birth chart, to the birth chart of your sovereign self, your higher self. And it's going to be a whole new world for you once you go up the spiral staircase to the loot lounge, the higher self mezzanine of perspective. That's when you start to see yourself fully clearly. There's opportunity here, there's upliftment here, there's making the most of every minute of every day in that kung fu moment energy where you're tuned to the highest frequency you can be. There's a lot for you to look out for. I'm hearing this energy of, wow, all these things you're going to be seeing and spotting, all the things you're going to be seeing that you've never seen before. New awakenings. Wow, this is really like your eyes being opened, the curtains of your eyes being opened to who you truly are, but also the opportunities here. Okay, one more, please. Six of Pentacles here. Walking hand in hand with the universe. Bull energy, so you're sticking to your value system here with that eagle energy. They're giving me Scorpio, Taurus being opposite on the zodiac wheel, and the eagle being the exalted form of the scorpion. Okay, this is gorgeous. I feel like you're going to be, you could be kind of preparing at the moment, because they're showing me a bull getting their hoofs ready before they start charging at something. And I feel like that's what you're doing. They're showing me your birth chart, the emporium of your soul, your inner temple, as being very beautiful, like a big majestic menagerie of ethereal classical energy. And now you're going up, it's just going to get even better. So I hope this has been good for somebody. I love you guys. Have fun, keep creating, and remember, your higher self is who you truly are. Mwah.